Hi, and good morning to my lovely lecturer, Miss Noel Iman, and my fellow friends who is watching my presentation video. My name is A.Z.N from course UL 1 will present my English project, which is the oil and gas industry. Definition of the oil and gas industry. Before we explore its importance and role in the economy, it is essential to understand what exactly the oil and gas industry is and what it covers. Oil and gas industry can be defined as a global sector that is responsible for the exploration, extraction, refining, transporting, and marketing of petroleum and natural gas products. In simpler terms, it is the industry that defines, produces, processes, and delivers energy resources that power modern society. What can we learn about oil and gas industry? There are three topics that I will discuss. First, the importance of oil and gas. Second, the challenges faced by this industry. And the third topic, the future of oil and gas industry in a changing world. Let's start it. Firstly, let's talk about importance. There are four main points of importance to oil and gas. First, the backbone of the global economy. Second, the world's main sources of energy. Third, essential for industrial development. And the fourth, play a big role in our daily life. Firstly, let's talk about the first point. Oil and gas are the backbone of the global economy. They contribute significantly to the gross domestic product of many nations. Countries that produce oil and gas earn billions in revenue through export, taxes, and royalties. This revenue supports government spending, infrastructure development, and social programs. Secondly, oil and gas are the world's main sources of energy. More than half of the world's total energy consumption comes from them. We rely on oil and gas to fuel transportation such as cars, planes, ships, and trains. In many countries, oil and gas are also used to generate electricity, making them vital for modern living. And thirdly, oil and gas are essential for industrial development. They are not only fuels but also raw materials for countless products. Petrochemicals derived from oil and gas are used to make plastics, fertilizers, pharmaceuticals, synthetic fibers, and even everyday household products like detergent we use every day. In agriculture, oil and gas power farming equipment and are also the foundation for fertilizers that increase food production. Next, oil and gas also play a big role in our daily life. They provide heating, cooking, and lighting, especially in developing countries. They are present in our clothing, electronics, packaging, and even in medical equipment. Without oil and gas, many aspects of modern life would not be function. Next, I will explain more about another importance of oil and gas industry. First, it creates millions of jobs worldwide, globally. It directly employs engineers, geologists, technicians, and energy experts, while indirectly supporting jobs in construction, logistics, shipping, and manufacturing. This makes the industry one of the largest contributors to global employment. Second, it contributes billions of dollars in revenue to government, highly valuable commodities in the global market, and collect money in the form of taxes, royalties, and licensing fees. And the last one, the thirdly, the fact about oil and gas industry that we didn't know, oil and gas are among the most traded commodities in the world. Every day, millions of barrels of oil and billions of cubic meters of gas are transported across borders. This global trade connects producers with consumers, and it has built strong economic links between exporting and importing nations. Additionally, oil and gas industry trade strengthens strategic partnerships. Countries often form alliances and trade agreements to secure stable energy dependence can also create vulnerabilities as political instability or supply disruption in producing regions may affect global investment confidence. And then I will be talking about challenges in the oil and gas industry. While in this industry is one of the most important drivers of the global economy, it also faces major challenges that affect its operations, sustainability, and long-term future. There are three main challenges, which is environmental impact, price volatility, and resource depletion. Next, I will explain the three challenges of the oil and gas industry. First, environmental impact. The oil and gas industry is often criticized for its environmental footprint, extracting, transporting, and burning fossil fuels release greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide and methane, which contribute to global warming and climate change. Oil spill and gas. Secondly, I will explain about price volatility. Another challenge is the volatility of oil and gas prices. Global prices are influenced by many factors such as supply and demand, political instability, conflicts, and changes in the international trade policies. For example, when oil prices drop sharply, producing countries and companies lose billions of dollars in revenue. On the other hand, when prices rise too high, consumers and industry. And the last but not least, I will talk about resource depletion. Oil and gas are non-renewable resources, which means they will eventually run out. Some major oil fields are already declining in production, and it is becoming harder and more expensive to find new reserves. Alright guys, we have reached to the last slide or the last topics that I will be discuss after this about what does the future of the oil and gas industry look like. This is a crucial topic because oil and gas have been the backbone of modern economics for over a century, but the world is now changing rapidly in terms of technology, environment, and energy demand. So guys, in this crucial topic, I will discuss four main points that I will present to you. Firstly, the oil and gas industry will continue to play a major role in the near future. Even though renewable energy is growing, global demand for oil and gas remains high. Transportation, heavy industries, and petrochemicals production still rely heavily on fossil fuel. According to international energy forecasts, oil and gas will continue to supply a significant share of the world's energy for at least 2 to 3 decades. Secondly, the industry is expected to undergo a major transformation. Companies are investing in cleaner technologies such as carbon capture, hydrogen, fuel, and biofuels. These innovations are designed to reduce greenhouse gas emissions while still meeting global energy needs. Oil and Thirdly, the global energy transition will reshape investment patterns. As more governments commit to net zero emissions, investment will gradually shift from traditional oil exploration to renewable energy projects. However, oil and gas companies are adapting by diversifying into solar, wind, and other clean energy technologies, ensuring they remain competitive in the long term. And lastly, or number 4, the industry image will also evolve. Younger generation are more environmentally conscious, and they expect energy companies to operate responsibly. The oil and gas industry must therefore balance energy supply with climate responsibility or risk losing public trust and investment. As for the conclusion of this presentation, the future of oil and gas industry is a story of both continuity and change. Oil and gas will remain important for decades, but industry must adapt to global energy transitions, environmental challenges, and technological advancement. The companies that embrace innovations, sustainability, and diversification will thrive in the new energy era. At the same time, it faces major challenges, environmental, economic, and technological. Thank you for being part of the oil and gas industry journey, and thank you very much for listening to my presentations. I hope you guys understand what I present to you, and I hope we'll meet again in the future. Thank you and welcome from me, A.Z.N.M with Adam. See you again guys. Bye bye.